And good morning, everyone.
Don't nobody hear
Clear
old dog
morning. No rain today to talk about anyway. All right, JC, get it started.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. I'm going to steal her thunder in just a minute, but I think we set a record yesterday, Dr. Stanford, for the hottest Halloween. When was Halloween? That was Monday. Halloween ever. And yesterday set a record too, didn't it, David?
Yeah, I think so.
Good to see you, Roy.
Yes.
Good to be here. Good.
Roy, let me
go Trump, go.
Hey, let me give you, I haven't kept up with all this. Let me give you the bad news first.
All right.
They're about ready to lynch y'all's coach in Knoxville.
I can understand. I understand. He's, you know, you got that many injuries, it's hard to win.
That's true.
He got beat by South Carolina.
They got 8 injuries.
He got beat by South Carolina. No, Eric, no excuse that is there.
No, I have no sympathy.
Hey, them Auburnites are happy today. They're number, what, 8 or 9? 8 or 9?
9.
Yeah. Oh. We'll talk about that later on this morning, too. A lot of stuff going on. Zack's fired up. If y'all didn't know, Zack's having his leg amputated.
No, I'm not. I just had a little consultation.
He's having his leg amputated.
By the way, if you need anything, they'll go to Ortho Sports. They can really take care
Yeah,
of it.
we're going to talk about that in a little bit, too,
He's
coming
a mini
up. Eric
infomercial.
and I are best friends now. He's fixing to give me 2 artificial legs. Where I can get around a little bit better. This portion of the show brought to you by Hometown Market. The specials are out today. Gloria will have them for you in just a moment. Football season winding down. We'll talk about it. You'd think it'd be colder by now. It ain't. But here's Gloria with the weather. Y'all hang on.
You'd think we'd get more rain than we have, but no, we're not either. 57 degrees out there. Feels quite nice. At least the weather is starting to feel a little cooler in the mornings. It's just those afternoons that get mighty warm. In fact, we've broken a few records, and looks like we're not done just yet. High temperatures today, look at there, 84. At least we do have partly cloudy skies, though. There is that 10% chance of those showers. First Thursday was the big day for like 50% chance of rain. That's kind of dwindling. According to the Weather Channel, they're saying only about a 20% chance of rain. But the big boys are giving us a little bit more hope here locally, saying we might see about 30% chance of rain. High temperatures of 84, 53 for your low. That is true. So maybe somewhere, someone out there will see just a little bit of rain. And there's that forecast, 70s next week. And
So much for all the
40s.
Beautiful fall foliage in this year.
Just dried up.
It just went from green to brown and dead.
No
Everything out of here. How are you, Dr. Stanford?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm honored that you can bless us in these mornings when you get up here as busy as y'all are.
It's up so late last
You know,
night.
you'd think if somebody was smart, they would think of a way to repair every part of an old person that gets some
We do have that way.
Yeah.
You know,
I think they've got
you'd
that.
think if somebody came up with that idea and then opened a couple of offices wherever they could get to, like maybe in Winfield, Rogersville, or Athens, they'd be pretty successful.
We got that taken. We've got that down pat. We've got that down pat.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Y'all got a rotation of new docs coming in. Everybody seems to be related or from the same town down that way.
Hey, they know how
Nothing
to
better
do
to
it.
do.
Huh? You going to the game Friday night?
I am going to game Friday night.
Sullivan.
I'm actually going to go to West Limestone game.
What? Your alma mater's playing Tanner.
Yeah, but we cover West Limestone, so
They're
Gotta
in the
work, gotta
playoffs,
work.
man. They're doing great. They only lost one game, didn't they?
yeah, they're 9-1.
Yeah, 9-1.
Unlike
Madison
Country
County. Madison
Financial.
County.
And David, I understand you went to
Agents everywhere.
You went to the ball game the other day at Legion Field, and you couldn't pee for the whole half hour. The stadium was going to blow up.
Yeah, we had to kind of wait. You know, second half was kind of an adventure, but it was a good game.
Roy, before I forget it, Monday is the big
Sale
sale for
day.
this.
It is.
So
Yeah,
big day of the year.
30% off most items in the store, and that's first Monday of every month. And shoot, I tell you what, I'm challenging everybody to come in and get that free CD. I found out there's still a couple of thousand people who hadn't heard that, and they need to hear it.
All right, we got all that going on. We'll play Judge Jamie in a little bit too, but first, the man who toes the line.
Oh, boy.
Sports brought to you by KFC in Athens.
Fine.
It's time for Sports with Bama Zack. Brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. The best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County.
Hey, if you need to go, if you're hungry today at lunch, go to KFC.
Don't nickname you the
Pick you up. If you ain't for anything, go see Roy and the gang at Herbs and Moores. if you need your toe worked on, go see Dr. Stanford.
Zach, you know, if they amputate him below the knee, you could get some high. You'd be higher if you could get some of those
Build him up.
prosthetics.
Build them up.
You could go down at Hal Johnson. Them could set you up, make you about 6 inches taller.
Well, I might need that. I might do that. But hey, good guys at Ortho Sports too, so go see them if you got anything going on.
What are you, an infomercial?
Hey, yes, I am. Playoff rankings came out last night, and no surprise on the top 3: Alabama, Clemson, and Michigan. A lot of people were thinking Michigan were going to be number 2. The big surprise was Texas A&M beating out Washington for the number 4 slot. So that's going to be interesting going on moving forward. A&M possibly could make it without even going to the SEC championship game. That has happened before, so I doubt that too, Brad. Something's going to happen between now and then, but I know Alabama's still going to be there because we're going to take care of all of them. I'm going to make y'all.
We got to beat LSU first.
We're gonna
Yeah,
take care of
really.
LSU
Let's don't get
first.
carried away. Now.
I worry one game. at a
Okay,
time.
we'll do a beat down on LSU. Then we'll move
LSU, I
on.
worry about
let's do
LSU
that one
first.
first.
At a time.
I'm not getting like them other folks. I got folks at work talking about Auburn. I see you better be talking about LSU. World Series last night, the Cubs whooped up on the Indians last night, 9-3. Game 7, you can't have anything better than a Game 7 in the World
Yeah,
Series.
but it's baseball.
It will be rocking tonight. I know you got
Oh, you
the
play
Country Music
baseball.
Awards and
Watch
all
2
that.
innings is all I can watch.
You got high school playoffs starting this weekend. Tomorrow night you'll have Pell City at Austin Open Stadium. Dr. Stanford, he mentioned Madison County will be coming to West Limestone. You have Sullivan at Tanner, Hartsville at Albertville, Coleman, Decatur, and Phillips at Decatur Heritage. Another big game, Lawrence County at Scottsboro. Oh, Coach Nick's out there. They're doing a big job out there. And another big game around, a couple more. Bob Jones at Hoover and Spain Park at James Clemens. Talking about Alabama a little bit, Calvin Ridley and the wide receivers, they've been working extra time with Jalen Hurts. If there's one thing that's not been working good this season for Bama, it's the long pass. So they've been working
We
on that.
ain't needed it.
But Calvin Ridley's doing a great job blocking. If you don't watch the game and don't see him catching the ball, he's doing a great job blocking, helping them get down the field. So 7 o'clock CBS. Bring it on, shut up. I'm ready for y'all.
He'll probably be back tomorrow. We'll have to put up with
That's
him
all I
forever. I understand you have me a gift.
Yeah, we was at the game, and all the people, I see Zack. I saw Zack there.
Zack.
Yeah, at this big superstore. And I saw this one thing. I know you have trouble with your knees, but I thought maybe, you might be having trouble with your hand, And so I got you something to kind of hold up. Get you a can or a bottle, and you can kind of drink it.
Coaster. I mean, it's a koozie.
That's a big koozie.
David, did you really have to?
I've never seen one of these.
I figured you could use that. Every Alabama game, you can sit there.
Every day. You're talking about every day. What makes you think I would be the one that might consume a little alcohol from time to time?
Well, I didn't say anything about alcohol. I just said you could put a can or a bottle in there. You could put a glass.
Water fits
You could put like a Mountain Dew.
It works.
Yeah, see?
See, look at there.
That's pretty good, actually.
When I saw that, I don't know, I just thought of you. I was like, I got to get that.
People think of me.
Who engineers
Let's try that again.
My goodness.
Maddie will have
God, that's great. I will enjoy this weekend.
Need
Give me my water.
That's nice.
2 of them.
Yeah. Well, now I don't have to get up and walk so much.
Well, that's what I thought. It'd help you.
It will help me.
Oh,
That's a
thanks.
great gift. I didn't know I had that. That's what
Cutting in on my
fan feed.
Yeah.
Fan feed.
Cutting in on my business.
Yeah.
Stopping your walking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cutting in on your
funny.
business. Cutting in on it, yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be. In a minute, we're gonna talk about. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna unveil it right now.
What? He scares us every time he does something like this.
I figure as much time as me and you gonna be spending together, or me and some people that work over there.
You'll be asleep when he
with
spends
you,
time
yeah.
with you.
Over the next 6 months, is I've got to have double knee amputation. I
Replace.
figured.
it's not amputation.
It's not amputation.
I figured. Well, it might be better. I figured I might become the spokesperson or poster boy for ortho.
Put you on a billboard.
Well, yeah, you can. You probably use this picture right here. There you go, right there. I figured you might.
They make you feel like
I
Superman.
figured you might be able to use that. Or those
Make
sports
you feel
athletes.
like Superman again?
Able to walk.
I don't know who he
again.
come in as, but he left as Superman.
That's right.
He come in looking like him.
And my brother had that done. He said that's the best thing he's ever had done.
Really
I
good.
talked to a guy yesterday, and he said the best thing he'd ever did. He is 70.
He was 70. I'm thinking if they can all do
Y'all
it,
furnish-
surely he
Yeah,
can.
where can I get a customized walker?
You don't
With
need a
what on it?
customized walker.
They come with they're customized. They got 2 handles and 4 wheels.
You can adjust the height.
And they're
Take a break. We'll come back and play Judge Jamie, then we'll cut Dr. Stanford loose in just a moment. He's going to take care of me for life.
Yeah, okay, where do
Hang
you
on.
sign up for that?
He's like, no, wait a minute.
Attention over here on set 2. Time to play Judge Jamie. This is where I ask questions. Tracy, Jan, East Limestone, Clements, good to have y'all in here this morning.
Yes,
We're going to y'all over on set 2. Y'all just answer y'all are number 4 and 5. These regular players. This is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. No electronic devices such as cell phones can be used during the playing of this
Zack.
game. Everybody,
No, I'm not cheating.
the winner wins Vienna sausages.
Oh, gee, aren't you glad you
Wait a
showed
minute, I have
up?
to explain. My hometown in New Hope used to be called Vienna. The Yankees burned it down. Civil War, we called it New Hope. They come back to it, we're going to call it Newer Hope. All right, here we go.
Joy.
First question. No surprise, Alabama's number 1. Well, it's an easy one. What rank is Auburn?
9.
9.
9.
I was just giving y'all one that time. I was just giving
Eric
y'all
got
one
it
that
quick.
Playoff history in the ranking. USA Today on this Wednesday morning. 2 years ago, when they first came out, who was number 1?
Auburn.
Wrong.
Florida State,
Wrong.
Oregon.
Wrong.
Clemson?
Mississippi State.
Yeah, Mississippi State is right. Yeah.
Florida State.
That'll never
2.
happen again.
Wait a minute. Auburn was 3, but the question is, who was number 4?
Alabama.
Wasn't it Ohio State? No.
Are we still talking football?
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Nobody remembers them.
Ole Miss. There were 3 Southeastern Conference teams in there. Yesterday, Love Gov Bentley was in town. He didn't put his arms on nobody and fondle anybody, but they were out at the grand opening of the Polaris
He just
deal
doesn't
over
look
in
like a
Greenbrier.
party boy.
How many? Right now, it's on 910,000 square foot facility on 505 acres, $142 million plant. Got 450 employees now. In the next 4 years, how many employees are they predicted?
1,100.
1,200.
800?
450.
Gotta let you have
Wow.
it, Tracy. 1,700 employees.
Hey,
Good deal.
Awesome. There's a lot of
Mo
good
Brooks
stuff.
that's a lot.
is up for re-election. They have to run every 2 years. Who is the guy running against him as a Democrat?
Where at now?
Here, he's your
is it?
congressman.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't even.
Who's running against him?
Against Mo?
I didn't even know.
Well, you could probably say that'd be a right answer on Jan, but that's not. That's a wrong answer. A Florence pastor by the name of Will Boyd Jr.
Yes, he was on the news the other night.
Well, he's running against
Yeah,
him.
that's what last time we said Charlie Holly, East Limestone.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Tommy Arthur is scheduled to be executed tomorrow night. How many? He's 74 years old. How many times, and he's asking for a stay of execution, how many times before have they refused to fry him?
4 times.
11.
10.
5.
I'm going to let Eric have it. This will be the 7th time he's tried to get a thing over there.
Wow.
He's been in a little cell 33 years for killing 1 or 2 people I can't remember.
What?
Chief Deputy retired from Blakely's office this week. Randy King, after 31
Wow.
years,
Yeah, sure did.
retired. What did they give him besides a gift certificate, a gun, a pistol, and a golf bag? What was his number 1 prize?
Golf clubs.
I already mentioned that.
A cowboy hat.
I saw it on the... a
A
watch.
signed plaque of the greatest coach football has ever known.
Saban.
Nick Saban. There you go right there.
I'd have to go Paul Bear Bryant, but Nick Saban's a close second.
That was cheap.
I'm going with Saban. They just elected a guy into the Hall of Fame of barbecuing. Who was that?
Joey Boyd.
He should be in there, shouldn't he? Oh, Chris Lilly's not in there already?
Big Bob Gibson.
Chris Lilly of Big Bob
Yeah,
Gibson.
Bob.
You know
I
Chris?
know his name.
I thought he was-
No, I didn't
He's
know
been
he
on Today's Show. He's been on this show. Have an autographed book for him. Anyway, he's won everything. All right, out of USA Today this Wednesday morning, there's a vote coming up that we get to vote on one of the amendments next Tuesday. Concerns Baldwin County, and only Baldwin County.
And we get to vote.
We can. That's the funny thing about it. It don't affect none of us, but
But
that
you get
one
to vote.
county.
The way he was-
What is it they're trying to get approved?
Oh, man, I totally
Is that the amendment too?
I ain't paying
That's the
good
part.
attention.
Parks? Oh.
What is it they're trying to get approved?
I'll call them city limits.
They already got
No.
that.
Yeah, probably down there.
Voters will have a chance to make golf carts legal on public roads. A Baldwin only amendment to the Alabama Constitution will allow limited.
Why are we voting on that? Who cares?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take my golf cart down to Baldwin County.
Dug deep in the newspaper for that one.
This is a thing this morning. What is the definition of corrupt?
Hillary.
Hillary Clinton is the right answer. That's the right answer because it said here corrupt. Guilty of dishonest practice, bribery, lacking integrity, crooked, perverted, wicked, evil, infected, tainted. And then it says dishonest, disloyal.
That's in the paper?
Yeah, Clinton, October demise.
Absolutely.
Surprising.
That's going to be, I'll be glad that thing's over with.
Me too.
All right.
Trump by a landslide.
How do we get 4 more years of Halloween?
How do we get?
Elect Hillary.
Elect Hillary is the right answer. There it is right there. Elect Hillary. Hey, this is this is a pro-Trump type program in case you didn't know that.
Okay.
Speaking of
guessed
that, okay, here we go.
Don't leave yet, don't leave.
Speaking of the next president, Donald Trump, how many web addresses, domain addresses does he own?
10.
100.
Hillary owns 70.
What?
How many does
70?
Trump own?
84.
250.
20.
500.
3,600.
Are you sick? Why has he got that?
Good grief, man.
3,600.
One for all the
I don't know what that
businesses.
costs.
Y'all catching on real good over there.
What do you do with that?
I told y'all last week they had that venison sandwich available.
Yeah, Arby's.
Arby's, limited time only.
Venice?
What happened
At Arby's.
Wow.
at the Nashville Arby's the first day?
How many
Sold
got
out.
sick?
Sold out is the right answer. Sold out quick. Don't have them anymore. The venison sandwich. So anyway,
Yeah.
here.
Limited time.
Dan, let me tell you something. When you come on this program,
Oh,
you get
dear.
informed of what's happening in the world. You know that? Informed.
You may not want to know it, but you'll hear it.
U.S. We're gonna get.
We
Hey,
live a sheltered life.
Dan, we're gonna get to some hard questions in just a minute.
Okay.
USA
Great.
Today this morning. What percentage of Americans support the legalization of marijuana?
That surprised me.
65.
57?
74.
57%?
25.
No.
What'd you say?
55.
I'll let you have it. 57%.
I said 55.
57.
Who said 57?
He said 55.
He's at 55.
Oh, but
I
you're
said
cheating. You're
50.
looking.
They had
We have found out, and Danny Benson last week came to this conclusion.
I
Gloria
did
didn't
not
finish till
see
Thursday.
it.
If you sit there, you have a good chance of seeing the answers before I.
I'm not wearing glasses.
We're going to Alabama history right now.
Alabama.
I saw that last night,
I didn't do
actually.
good, Alabama.
You know?
This ought to be interesting.
And
A
if
great
California
guy
passes,
just
then
passed
that's
away
a sure thing.
at 85 years old 2 days ago. Curly Putman
Yeah.
from Princeton, Alabama. Y'all know where Princeton, Alabama is?
No.
No,
What?
No,
I don't know.
You know where Gurley is?
Yeah.
Go to Gurley, take a left on 65, goes back in there to Tennessee, you go to Princeton.
Okay.
What's Curly Putman known
I
for?
didn't know either.
Hey, Jan, pay attention.
Now you
music
know.
player.
What? Music person's right. What was his number one song?
Come on, Eric.
Number one song he wrote.
I love Princeton, Alabama.
Close.
Howdy doody.
What do you have if you put a lot of water on it?
Grass
Wet.
grow.
What color is it?
Green grass
Green
grows.
grass.
The green grass.
Green grass.
Green grass at home is the right answer.
Good job.
He wrote green grass at home. Y'all ever heard that song?
Yeah, green.
You never heard green grass at home? Tom
Jones
Jones?
threw the picture.
I interviewed him too. He used to sing that. All right, what other song did, that's his number, what other song did he write?
Started that.
No.
There's no road.
Could have been my theme song.
On the road again?
That's a good answer, Willie. That, you know, talk
It's hard to be
about hot
humble.
smoking. Huh? It's hard to be humble.
Yeah, that's even better.
D-I-V-O-R-C-E. He wrote that too. And what did he write for Dolly Parton in 1967? That was her first chart, big time chart hit.
Coat of many colors.
Color.
Yeah, I will always love
Dumb
you.
Blonde.
She sung that dumb.
That was her first hit.
I didn't know that.
On the road again, that's a good answer. All right,
good.
David, only you may know this one.
Oh boy.
Coming up, Alabama. What is Pappy Van Winkle time?
Excuse me?
What is Whiskey, that is a good answer.
Good job. See? Hey.
Might have known the doctor knew that. What does it mean, though?
It's a rye whiskey. You only make it.
Pappy Van Winkle time is coming up on November 14th. Get
Only
this
make
date,
it so
Jan.
often.
9 o'clock that morning at the Madison store in North Alabama only.
That's when they
You can
deliver
stand in line and be the first come, first served to get a bottle of that bourbon.
It's expensive too.
Once a year.
They only do it every
Once a
month.
year.
Yeah, once a year.
How much does it cost? The 23-year-old is the most expensive.
$400 a bottle or something.
Close.
Yeah, I was
What's
thinking
that?
3.
$3.75.
$269.99. Pappy Van Winkle. Since you live the closest to there, can you pick me up a couple bottles? Oh, really? All right, Les
Money in
Miles.
advance.
We'll talk a little football here. Les Miles, former coach at LSU, just hired him an agent trying to give him another job. But he just got his first check from LSU, the payoff they owe him. Gets it on the last day of the month, each month. How much is each check going to be?
Really nice.
286,000.
200,000.
133,000 to be exact.
Wish somebody give me a job to walk.
Couple other quick questions, then I'll get to the main
For
question.
2 years.
Yeah.
Great.
A month.
Closed door on elevators is a scam. The button does not work. It hasn't worked since the 90s.
Really?
And on 3,250 crosswalk buttons in New York City,
New York City.
2,500 of them are a fake.
I knew those were fake.
When did the elevator button quit working?
Thought you just said the
I knew
90s.
that.
You just said
I'm trying
1991.
to give y'all one, so I'm leading you to the
1992.
next question.
Yeah.
2001.
92.
1992.
19, well, actually it was in the 90s.
Okay.
It would cost $1 million to replace them, but here's what I'm leading up to. The other day, when on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Donald Trump's star was smashed by a pickaxe and an activist. Who was the activist?
They arrested that guy.
That too, they did, yeah.
I just gave y'all the answer ahead of time.
Did you?
Oh, we weren't paying attention. were we?
They didn't like
Never
What's
paid.
the name of the elevator?
buttons and they don't
I got
like
caught
Donald
up in the
Trump.
What's the name of the elevator? The number one elevator company in the world. What's the name of it?
Mexican.
Holly-
McKinnison.
Oh, it's very simple. 4-letter word.
Otis.
Otis is the right answer.
Very good.
What's the
Tracy?
activist's name? The
Otis.
Otis is right. James Otis, the millionaire who
Mr.
gets all the
Otis.
money. His daddy or grandfather founded Otis Elevators. He did it.
Huh.
Oh,
Guy that's a millionaire did that?
Yeah. All right, I got 2 simple words of wisdom, Zack, and I'll finish up with 2 other questions.
Person being too busy is a myth. People make time for the things that are really important to them.
That's a true story, Roy. I don't care what you say next time I call you.
That's good, Zack. I'm at the creek. Leave me
Here we
alone.
go. Speaking of the creek,
Yes.
world's largest log cabin is up for sale. And we're not talking about this one from Iron City, Tennessee. Brad, that's your cue.
Steps,
Yeah.
yes, steps.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
There it is.
That, not the one Roy's building at Iron City,
That's
Tennessee.
what he did, Roy.
That's the start. That's the
This
Jamie
one is
says
on in
stairs.
Michigan
I
at Lake Superior. He just lowered the price on it. How much would this thing be? Show a picture up, Brad.
This is the
Brad's slow
New
today.
Creek.
Probably about 10 million.
Oh, yeah, I sent it to you, but I sent it to you like 2
Seen it
times.
before.
Anyway, you got it?
10 million.
But it looked bright. It
Anyway,
looked beautiful.
it was 40 million, now it's 20.5 million.
30, 40
And it's got 50 rooms, 23 bedrooms, and 13 bathrooms.
I do want to say Gwen purposely blocked that email because she does not want Roy to know what one looks like that
You have it?
elaborate.
Mine's almost there.
No, that
All right.
elaborate.
All right, here we go.
She blocked it.
Last question. I'll do winner take all on this. It's been all
Okay.
over the news. I know everybody probably knows this, especially you, Roy. You may get this one right. There's a new book out called How Men Age.
Gracefully.
Well,
He's the youngest one here.
I know.
He
I make you feel
he can laugh.
How men age, especially over 50. What were the number one thing that this book had to say?
I don't know.
50.
There's a complete opposite
Stay
between
healthy.
me and you.
Viagra?
Can you write
That was funny.
Can you write prescriptions for that?
Possibly.
It won't help your knee.
It could, but
It
it
won't
won't
help his knee.
It's not, if you come in there, you know, you're ate and everything, you know, it's...
He had a list of questions
Toad.
for you. I'm so
All right, here
glad
we
we're
go.
not
Here we
going
go.
there.
That's not the right answer. What would the answer be?
Exercise.
Got
Good
something to do
health,
with that.
exercise.
Heart.
Heart.
Here's the answer. In the new book on men over
Oh,
50,
goodness.
the more attractive, after all the findings, surveying thousands of people, the more people found attractive were not the Roy Williams type people.
Oh, it was men with fat bodies. They're dad bods is what they call them.
Boobs, like David.
They're-
I don't have no
Let's use him
boobs.
as an
What the hell's wrong with you?
Man
It
boobs?
says here, healthier,
I got some stomach.
healthier. They are healthier. You are healthier than Roy.
Forget those
You are healthier
pecs.
than peers that go to the gym regularly. It focused on found a decline in sex hormones from people pulling and jerking on weights all day long. People who sit around and watch TV more likely are to live longer and have better sex lives.
Well,
Really?
Ding, ding, ding,
so
ding.
keep doing what I'm doing.
That's right. Screw the gym.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. There you go.
Hallelujah. We'll take a break. Y'all hang on.
Oh, good. I expect that out of him. Welcome back, everyone. 57 degrees, a beautiful clear morning, and what a beautiful day it's going to be. Yes, he does, typically, but David's not there. He's out working. High temperatures today, no rain to really talk about, only that 10% chance of those showers. We're going to see temperatures hit yet the 80s again, and that is 84 for your high today. Partly cloudy skies, though. Thursday looks like the biggest chance this week for rain, although some of us will still not see any rain. They had anywhere from a 20 to 30% chance of rain on Thursday. Friday, high of 73. All those leaves are going to be falling, full sunshine. Maybe temperatures will stick around mid-70s next week. We shall see.
All righty, looking outside, still no rain. Dr. Eric Stanford joins us this morning, bright and early, getting used to playing Judge Jamie now. I'm surprised you even got
Good at
time to get
that.
around. You guys work so much.
Oh.
Yeah, we're staying busy. You know, we're now, so one of our partners is a spine surgeon now there, so we literally offer a full line of orthopedic care.
But
Cover
right
the whole body now.
And since I've been here before, well, I know we were getting our Rogersville clinic amped up. Now it's full speed, and we've got all the IT problems worked out, which happens when you move into a new clinic. And then everything's going well.
So all you people in the Florence area watching, you can just head down to
So,
Rogersville.
right now, basically, what is the number one problem people have to come to you guys? Is it knees, back, spine? What is it? Shoulders?
It is. I'd say the knee, hip, and of course back pain is is a big push in our clinic as well. You know, it breaks up in more of an age variety. Of course, the young people, it's I'd say
Injuries.
sprains and bumps and bruises and things like that. And as we get older, people will put off having knee pain, shoulder pain, hip pain for years. They literally will. and just walk
No.
in and say they're tired of putting up with it.
What amazes me out of our own experience
Listen, I
is
played
how
a-
quickly he wants to get it done now that he has gotten some relief and then feels the pain again.
Yeah, so he feels better, and so you don't realize how bad you hurt, I think, until you do feel better. People are nervous and anxious about surgery, and that's normal for human
Now,
nature.
how many knee surgeries did you say you guys did this week alone?
The group, we've done 9 or 10 this week,
Knee replacement.
knee replacements.
Is that about average?
That's about average, yeah. I mean, we can have more, usually that many at least every
Now,
week.
what was the story you were just
Yes.
telling about some lady that was doing jumping jacks in your office?
Oh, I've got a lady that's 2 weeks out, literally. She was doing jumping jacks and squats in the office, showing me that she's just thankful and how well she's done. Now, to say
How old
that
was she?
she's 72.
What?
Jamie, you have some high
So
expectations,
now you're
buddy.
trying to embarrass me over here.
I'll tell you that's not everybody that walks in the clinic, but
I
I
hope not.
I tell everybody by
I hope
showing them
so.
that you can do it and you can strive to do it. And my goal is, I tell people, I put 50% in, you put 50%, we'll get you 100% better. But you got to do your work too.
And for the first 2, 3 weeks, or 6 weeks, or 12 weeks? What is it?
Oh yeah, for the first 4 to 6 weeks, it's bending, straightening, and you strengthen up your leg for another 3 to 6 months after that.
Okay. So it's very important.
You got to remember the way you walk usually has affected you for several years, and so now I'm going to straighten your mechanics back out.
Teach you how to walk again the right way.
I've got to be, and I am, like I told you, a poster boy here. I have been the world's worst. It's been very tough, especially like you said to me when I went to the beach a month ago. Thanks, Roy, for
That's why I planned that, so that you
feel
realize
like a
you
dang
got to
pack
fix
mule
this.
walking out, and then I can't hardly walk. That sand was tough on me.
It is. Uneven surfaces is one of the worst surfaces to walk on when you got a bad knee.
So the bottom line question is, after knee surgery, how soon will it be before he can go back on the beach?
He has to have his incision
I'm
fully
so
healed
kidding.
up, so.
Well, yesterday I attempted to kick a ball around the
Attempted.
backyard with a 4-year-old.
Didn't go too
Today
well.
I'm paying for it, and I
Yeah.
hardly did anything yesterday. Is that common? You
That's
just
common, it's usually overused. That or the simple fact of what you have is not, I tell people, what you have is not going away. Everything you do in between is just a cover up to buy you time so that you realize that nothing else works and you're ready to get this thing fixed.
That's the best advice
It
you
is.
gave me when we first started this whole deal here. You said, you will know,
When
you
it's
will come to
time.
me
When you
feel like you
When you're
can't
ready.
do it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's,
Could you
I'm dragging him
You-
to you.
you lay out the options for people to get taken care of. And, hardly ever does somebody walk in the clinic the first day and you say, hey, you need a knee replacement tomorrow. There's some exceptions to that maybe, but majority not. And majority, there's a lot of conservative management out there that will buy people time. And there's people who get injections and things like that every 3 to 6 months, and they'll get that until they pass away. But for the majority, but that's because it gives them relief and they do what they want to do. And but when they hurt and those things don't help, they'll come knocking on your door ready for a knee replacement.
I'm going to be able to tell a world of difference.
Yes,
should
you
be.
will.
Everybody I see, man, what are you limping so much for? What are you limping so much for? But it's gotten increasingly worse and
Right.
worse. So, what else do y'all do down there?
What else?
That's
do you
all
do?
we do. No, we have a new procedure that I kind of brought when I came back from my sports fellowship. That's called a 10X procedure, and 10X is what I like to say is treating chronic tendinopathies like tennis elbow, plantar fasciitis, patellar tendonitis for our young athletes, and it's a outpatient, minimally invasive ordeal. You have no general anesthetic. It's done under local. And so it was developed at the Mayo Clinic in 2011, 2012. It's been about 50,000 procedures done, and there's only been a handful of complications from that. It's usually just pain at the incision site. And so I tell people who have bad tennis elbow that just won't go away, then there's options for you instead of having a big surgical procedure that takes you off work for 6 weeks.
That's great.
This will get you back usually in a week or two.
All right, Ortho Sports, make an appointment, go out and see him
appointments.
before I start sucking up all the time down that way. You ain't on yet, idiot.
Guess
You
who's
asked
back
where he
in
was.
town? You just asked
Bama
who
will
the
beat
LSU fan was.
LSU probably 17 points. You just lucky y'all won 3 in a row.
Painful
You ain't played
now.
nobody yet.
Shut up's back.
Get that stinking ugly
That's the
thing.
LSU
Hey,
fan.
wait a minute. Well, thank you, Ed, for coming up this morning. We'll take a break, be right back. Y'all hang on.
He brought his own blanket this morning.
And we are back. Of course, Jan Matthews with me this morning. Tracy, what's your last name? Miller. Tracy Miller also. Thank you guys for playing the game. You did so well, too.
Thank you.
It's a silly game. Aren't you glad you didn't win the prize? All right. Let's Move Athens. You've probably seen this around town. This is called Let's Move Athens. You have fitness, finance, faith, and family, all important things that you want to get out in the community. And I just said, Jan, you don't have enough to do. You thought you'd bring something else to the community. Good for you. What is this about?
Well, it basically started, the youth commissioners of the mayor's office won a grant with DECO Foundation, and they polled the community and asked if you had some ideas that you would like to bring to fruition, write us a grant, and we'll go from there. So I just took a look around in my community, which I love my community, and then I looked at myself. So really, I wrote the proposal to motivate my whole family.
Okay.
So we started looking at obesity in the community, and then we started looking at hunger because my kids were coming home from school saying that there's still some students.
Does that not just floor you?
Yes.
I mean, it is amazing to me right here in Limestone County how many children go home on a Friday afternoon and may not even see a lot of food until Monday they come back to school. That is just unheard of.
Yeah. So so that became the proposal that me and the team, MTM team, wrote about, and we did some research and wrote it up, presented it to the youth commissioners, and they selected it and gave us a $400 grant. To do this. People's like, $400, that's not a lot. It's not about that. It's really about what I do with MTM, and I think you already know, is just to try to people to think outside the box. Don't wait till the services come to you or the situation comes to you. You be proactive and get involved. So I was just proud that we were able to do that.
If you don't, you're always going to be in that situation. There's got to be a way out. There's got to be ways to help. And I'm so glad you're doing this, too. This is Walk for Your Cause. This is going to be Saturday, November 12th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, Tracy, there's ways they can sign up. They can sign up the day of the event. They can go online. Tell us about that.
Well,
or Jan, either
Jan
one.
can. She has chosen us as one of the agencies that will help with the foster care.
Yes, to benefit from it. Okay, so this Walk for Your Cause. So we were thinking of ways to pull the people into the community. You know, we have all these different types of walk, and and they're amazing, like Relay for Life. I love that. You know, and then we have the Jessica Elkins Foundation. That's wonderful. But we thought, wouldn't it be wonderful that all these causes in our community come together, and that way awareness would be part of the piece. So that's what Walk for Your Cause is about. Whatever it is, that's what you come. I mean, if you got a shirt with your foundation or just your cause.
If you're the most fit person out there and you're struggling financially, they have finance help here too.
Yes, we do.
So there's something for everyone.
There is something for everyone.
Family issues. Everyone has family issues. There's no doubt about that. And those are all things that you can come and talk about. And you're also, since I got you up here talking about foster care, there is a need in Limestone County for foster parents.
Yes, absolutely.
And if you have a heart for that, and I asked you, I said, because for me it would be so difficult falling in love with a child and then having to let that child go, but you nailed it when you just said why you did it 3 times over.
Yeah, it's because you want families to stay together. That's the ultimate goal. So the biggest joy for foster parents is seeing that kid matriculate back into their family.
And family getting it together, doing what they're supposed to.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to talk about this some more coming up until November 12th. Thank you guys for being with us.
Okay. Please register. Tell them please
You can register. You can register online. Jennifer Matthews at bellsouth.net. I've got all of that information. If you need a phone number, it'll also be online too. You can give us a call, 603-4848. We're going to take a break. When we get back, David Turner and, of course, Roy Williams. And yes, Shut Up is here still. We'll talk to him too. Stay with us.
One more time. Shut up!
Is leaving the building.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah. You'll be crying like a baby Saturday night. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Leave.
See,
Make like a tree.
Leave.
see
Roll
you
Tide.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Y'all can't beat nobody.
Brad said-
Y'all couldn't even beat Auburn.
Brad Cornfield
Y'all couldn't even beat Auburn.
Shh, quit talking.
Alabama 21.
I hope so, man.
I just want a victory.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with a victory.
Yeah, well, right now,
I'd rather not have a close one, but you know.
I don't
We don't like
those.
those close
That makes my
games.
blood pressure go up.
Oh, I know. Every time they've been down there the last few times.
That's all right. We own that place.
Speaking of blood pressure going up,
Yeah.
and don't forget Monday, first Monday is of course sale day at Herbs and More, and they do have something for high blood pressure too.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk about heart disease today because there's a new report out. Y'all, this is, you would think with all the cholesterol lowering drugs on the market today, and by the way, they are getting a bigger and bigger chunk of people. They're even talking about starting to prescribe cholesterol lowering drugs for children now.
What?
Oh, my
I'm not
goodness.
kidding. This is an insane.
I didn't even think cholesterol was that big of a problem.
It's not.
I think
it's not the problem.
I think they were pushing more drugs is what they want to
That's
do.
exactly
It
what
causes
it all
so
boils
many other
down
things to go wrong. Don't give your babies that.
But
No.
now listen, if cholesterol's the issue, and all these thousands upon thousands of people are lowering their cholesterol, then you should have fewer what? Heart attacks, fewer strokes, you should have fewer bypass surgeries, fewer stents, right?
Not the case.
No, they're all up. They're up higher than ever. And you know who's getting the most stents? The ones taking cholesterol-lowering drugs.
Get out.
They are the ones getting the most stents. Of course, they'll tell you, well, that's because their cholesterol's higher. That's baloney, y'all. The reason you have to have a stent put in or you're having deteriorating artery disease, as I call it, is because you are not getting proper nutrition. When you get proper nutrition, your body will maintain a healthy cardiovascular system. Your veins, arteries, and capillaries will stay, pliable. They'll be permeable. In other words, oxygen, hormones, fluids, all those wonderful things can go in the cell, and all the toxins can leave. And remember, Dr. Matthias Rath proved the only reason, just about the only reason on earth you'd ever get a blockage is not because of cholesterol, but because the veins and arteries are starting to deteriorate, they start to crack and bleed, and then the body manufactures the sticky cholesterol to stop up the hole. Therefore, you don't bleed to death. But remember, if you don't stop the deterioration, the blockage gets bigger, and you can have a heart attack result. That you don't have to do any of that. That product right there is built around Dr. Matthias Rath's own formula, which he proved in his using the most expensive medical equipment in the world. In over 1,000 patients, he was able to reverse all heart disease, including all blockages, gone within 2 years by taking the nutrients that's in this product right here. Why in the world are people still dying of heart attacks? When he has proven that you don't have to do that. Now, if you've got high cholesterol, my advice would be a little different from theirs. And remember, I'm not a medical doctor and I don't make medical claims.
But you get scared the moment they tell you that, and they're like, here, we're going to write your prescription, start taking it immediately. Nobody has, and you have time to check on this stuff.
Absolutely. You're not.
I mean, it's not like you got to swallow that pill today or you're going to die. I mean, you do have time to check on it before they scare you into taking those medications.
Well, let me tell you something else. If a doctor ever says you probably ought to think twice and maybe even leave, is if he or she says you can never come off this drug without my permission.
What?
Oh, that's what they tell you. Absolutely. It even says on the bottle, do not stop taking this drug without your doctor's permission. It may result in a heart attack or stroke. The very thing they're telling you they're preventing. So their goal now, you got to understand, the pharmaceuticals' goal now is to get you on a drug that forces you to do what? Come back to them over and over and over again. So what do they do when you get on a cholesterol drug? Well, every 90 days you got to come in. We got to check your blood work. Why is that?
You're a repeat customer now.
That's right. Now you're a repeat customer.
Yeah.
Plus, you got to also get a new prescription every 90 days because they won't just keep giving prescriptions anymore. Now, are cholesterol-lowering drugs addicting? No,
They're
not at
not?
all.
Oh.
Nobody gets a good feeling. Nobody takes some things voluntarily. They give you muscle wasting disease, kill your liver, and shrink your brain. That's not addicting, y'all. So I don't understand why I've got to go back and get another prescription if it's something I've got to take for life and you've told me I can never come off of it. Y'all, nothing in the pharmaceutical industry makes any sense anymore except this. They make a lot of money. Now, if you've got a 401k and all your money is in the pharmaceutical industry, I understand why you want them to keep prescribing those drugs. But if you want to live to your genetic potential, throw that stuff away. Flush it down the toilet. Just my opinion. I'm not a medical doctor.
But try
you're
something
really
else
wrong.
to see if you can get that cholesterol
Roy,
back in
I'm
balance.
a prime example. I mean, I was put on Lipitor years ago.
And that stuff is so bad.
And man, I read all the side effects. I had like 8 of them, and I quit taking it and started just exercising, doing my own
You
thing.
needed to be on this show.
Yeah, I went back to the doctor. The doctor was like, "Oh man, this stuff's working." I said, "No, it's not. I quit taking it." He was like, "Well, what do you mean you quit taking it?" I said,
can't quit taking it.
"I said this thing." I said, "I had 8 daggone side effects out of the 10." I was like, "I'm not taking this crap. I feel worse now."
Roy may not be a medical expert, but he knows how to
He
save
knows
money
his
when it
stuff.
comes to insurance. That's why he's got his #1 insurance man and spokesperson now. Sitting next to him.
Hey, he's helped me. Herbs and More. Go to see Herbs and More. The vitamin B12 shots are helping.
Free consultations. All right.
Yeah, exactly. There's another thing I'm taking.
Test up.
Yeah, test up.
And are you also selling him insurance and keeping
Well, yeah,
him money,
yeah,
saving him
yeah,
money?
I've
That's
got
kind
all
of what
this
you're up
stuff,
here
yeah.
today
Yeah.
for. I mean,
Yeah.
What do
and
you
us
do?
too.
Well,
Now
yeah,
that you're
y'all
in
do.
better
Yeah.
health, what are you able to do?
I'm able to work more. So y'all call in and we can give you a free quote on anything you need, and I'll come to you, which I do all the time, and
And because
we'll
of
help
him-
you out.
And because of him, I can buy more. Gwen told me we're saving over $1,100 a year.
Great.
On our insurance because of David.
And two, I mean, not just our insurance. I mean, car and home, of
Yeah.
course, but we sell
We do
life.
it all.
We do financial products. I mean, we do everything. I mean, if
all of it.
you might have I wrote a bunch of old 401ks that people have. You switch jobs every
And
every
it just
5 or
sits in a
8 years.
corner.
You
Yeah.
forget about it. You forget you have it. We need to roll that over. So have somebody start managing it. That way, trying to make you a little bit more money.
Well, I've already got you everybody that's on the show, all their business.
Yeah. Hey, y'all have helped me tremendously. So I mean, without this show, I probably
We know a lot
wouldn't
of
even be
Meet
here.
our second world's longest serving client, soon to be David Turner. Between
I'm glad
Roy,
you're off
Eddie
that
Pruitt, and you,
cholesterol
I got to work the rest of my life. I just sit up here and talk good about you every now and then. Anything new, services y'all offer? Now, you got a new location behind Zack's.
We got our new location, and then of course y'all met the new manager, and we've just basically about the same. I mean, everything's
People are loving your, I get requests on your spot now.
Yeah, everybody's
Funny one.
yeah, everybody's really enjoying the new location. We are too. I mean, everything's going pretty good.
Even
All
got
right,
a
let's
little
get down
blooper
to some serious
reel.
subjects right now. What are you predicting for the outcome Saturday night at 7 o'clock in Baton Rouge?
I think LSU is going to be beaten down. I think they have been talking smack, and I think our defense is going to come out with a chip on their
Greg
shoulder.
McElroy yesterday said live on 5. Of course, he's a homer anyway.
Oh,
but,
yeah, exactly.
He said Bama is at least 2 touchdowns better than LSU. He said they haven't proven anything.
No,
now, Auburn, give credit to Auburn. Auburn's
Auburn is looking really good.
I'm just glad we're playing that game in Tuscaloosa.
Me too.
Right, me too. But LSU's looking good. But the thing is, like you said, they ain't played anybody.
I don't know what's happening in Tennessee, and I need to go read the Tennessean some, but they are basically about ready to.
It's
The
over.
coach up there is on the hot seat when they were #1, basically. Now all of a sudden lost 3 in a row.
Yeah,
It's going to hell in a
Losing numbers and
handbasket.
everything, yeah. But
But I mean, like he said earlier, you lose 8 starters. That does
That
hurt.
hurts.
We got
but
one
now,
missing.
But now this hurt
again.
wanting to
Don't want to carry
transfer.
this discussion on? Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
I
all
don't
right, no
understand.
more
I
gotta get
football.
out of here.
Don't forget
Don't
next
forget
Monday,
Monday and herbs and
sale
more.
day. B12 shots today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow.
Call in for a quote.
Call in for a quote.
Y'all have a
Just
great
tell me
day.
hello when you see me.
And just say roll tide.